Okay, guys, I'm going to talk about how this religion of Christianity, it does not like receipts. Receipts is when you keep record or have record, whether physical, spiritual, or something, and that's factual, that can be identified and witnessed by one or two people at least. Um, and it doesn't recognize it, it doesn't acknowledge it, and it doesn't hold the people that serve this religion or this god of the religion accountable. um I'm going to talk about one person in particular named Cynthia Dominguez. When I was in ministry, I had the unfortunate experience of meeting this stupid ass thieving bitch, as she is a true thief, okay, and a hypocrite at its core. When I met her, I happened to meet her by default because I was involved in two different ministries at the same time. One was because it was COVID, and I think we all desired to still be social in some kind of way. So I ended up interacting with people and I wanted to interact with people around my age mate. I mean, in ministry, you'll sometimes be forced to interact with people who are so much older than you, and it's like, God, like, what am I to do with you? Like, I'm not going to hang out. We're not even close to being the same age mates. But anyway, I ended up meeting these people, and I found out they would have gatherings and stuff and social things, and sometimes prayer groups and things like that, and blah blah blah. So I ended up meeting with them, and unfortunately, Cynthia, she came into the ministry, and um, she was what a lot of people thought were on fire. She was on fire for God, fire, for Jesus, because she truly believed, and she's truly walking in the spirit, or walking as how the Bible, says that people should walk. But after knowing this person, I started to know her and interact. And at first we hit it off like with personality. I was like, oh, cool, cool people's, blah, blah, blah. We ended up exchanging numbers, blah, blah, blah. And I found out she was married, and then she's pregnant. She was just a few months pregnant, so she's still very active, and she had a lot of energy. She could do whatever. But eventually, after some months of knowing her, her husband passed. And mind you, these people are in their very early 30s. So her husband passed young and suddenly, out of a weird type of death. Okay. At this time, I didn't see it spiritually, but now I look back and I'm starting to wonder if she sacrificed this husband while claiming to be a Jesus follower. Okay. And having all this anointing on her. Okay. Because he died suddenly. It's like, why didn't he pass before she came into the ministry? You know what I mean? Okay. So he passes. And I started to feel like empathy with her, and I thought I was like being a good friend, and ended up